Hi, my name is Tommy Kelly. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is a thing that I've actually been tagged upon by one of my subscribers. It's the get to know me tag questions. It's basically it's going all around social media. It's basically get 30 different questions about getting to know you. So the first question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is actually David. I'm actually named after my mum's father, who's my grandfather. And obviously my full name is Thomas David Kelly, so I'm named after my dad. I'm named after my mum's father, who's David McConaughey. So thanks for that one. What is your favourite colour? Oh, that's a good one. I would say all the colours of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, roigabiv as we used to call it in school. But if I had to say one, I would probably say blue and red, because people always say that I suit those colours when I'm wearing them, so I would really say between blue and red is definitely my favourite two colours. Number 3, who was your best friend? Well, my best friend was actually Gareth Owen, and we're still best friends to this day. He's been through me, visited me in hospital all at my sickest times. He was there through me all through thick and thin with him and his partner Christine Garvin. They're my dear friends, and they mean a lot to me, and they've been through me thick and thin, and I just can't thank them enough. Number 4, how tall are you? I'm actually 5'10", which is in centimetres 174 centimetres. Number 5, cats or dogs? Oh, that is a really good one, because I've actually got both. As you well know, I've got 6 dogs and I've got 2 cats. I've actually been brought up all my life with cats beforehand, and then I got a dog, Sandy. He lived to use 22. But if I had to say, I would definitely say I'm a dog person. I mean, I love all animals. I wouldn't hate any of them, but between the two, I would say I'm more a dog person, even though I've got cats as well. But as I say, I love them equally as much. But dogs, I just feel I relate to so much, that I love them so much, and they've been a big part of my life, and they seem to know when you're really, really ill and things like that. They never leave your side, whereas cats are more of an independent type animal. They go in and come out, and they're very, very different in the way they're brought up, and the way they relate to you and things like that. Number 6, funniest moments throughout school. Oh, that is a good one. I would basically say my funniest moment throughout school, probably the times where, and this would sound really crazy to you, there used to be a thing in our school where they used to have a hairy hand in the toilets, and basically all the girls and things were absolutely scared about this because they heard about it, and they used to see this hairy hand underneath the toilet. It was like an ape's hand. We never used to know who was actually causing this, but it used to get around all the girls' toilets and things like that, and we never found out about it, but the girls were absolutely petrified about it, and there was always this rumour that it was a school janitor and things like that, and oh, it was absolutely crazy. But it was this myth about the hairy hand in the toilets. Number 7, how many countries have you visited? I've visited quite a few. I visited Australia in the year 2000, but that was deep in the depths of my eating disorder, so I never really got to enjoy it as much. I've obviously visited France quite a bit because I've been a semi-professional footballer. I've visited many places in England, London, Wolverhampton, things like that with my footballing past. I've visited Amsterdam, I've visited Ostend in Belgium. That's really been the main ones that I have, but like I say, I haven't really visited a lot, obviously, because of my eating disorder taking away so much time, but I'm going to be doing a lot more travelling shortly. Number 8, are you in or gone to college? I never ever went to college, and I'm not in college because I'm 36 years old, as you well know. I finished school when I was 17. I basically stayed on a year at secondary school, but I never ever went to college because I was a semi-professional footballer at that time, and I'd done a part-time working in an abattoir and things like that, which a lot of people will wonder why, because I'm actually vegan, but I didn't go vegan obviously till January this year because I was prevented by my eating disorder team. Number 9, what was your favourite worst subject in high school? That's easy. Mathematics. I absolutely hated mathematics. It was just something I never really was interested in. I absolutely hated it and never really got all these fractions and things like that, and I just couldn't understand it. And probably because I never really bothered with it. All my focus was on becoming a semi-professional footballer, which I did do, and I was playing with Scotland under 16s and things, so I just really wasn't interested in it. So probably if I'd put my time and effort into it, I would have been a lot better. Number 10, what is your favourite drink? Oh, a lot of people would say definitely because we're Scottish it would be Iron Brew, because that's our national drink. I absolutely loved Iron Brew when I was younger, but if I had to say probably now, I would say probably almond milk, Pepsi Max. I drink a lot of Pepsi Max, unfortunately, which is not a good thing. I don't recommend that, but I do drink that. Obviously my almond milk. I love things like Chalk Shot, which I make with almond milk to make hot chocolate and things like that. So they would be my kind of favourites. Number 11, what is your favourite animal? Like I say, just covered dogs. They give you such compassion. It's really, they're the greatest form of animals that you could have. That for what in return? Absolutely nothing. They give you, all they ask is a bit of love and respect in return, some food, shelter, and like I say, you spell dog backwards, what do you get? God. The nearest form to God that you can possibly get. Number 12, what is your favourite perfume? Well, I don't have a favourite perfume because I'm a man, but my favourite, obviously, deodorant would actually be probably Lynx. I like Lynx, which is in the UK. Tea or coffee? I would probably say I don't really drink a lot of tea and coffee, but if I had to choose between the two, it would be coffee probably, because I just don't really drink much tea at all, but I have maybe one coffee a day, a few times a week. That's really it. What would you have or name your children? Well, I can't have children obviously because my wife's had ovarian cancer and things, and she's had a full hysterectomy, but we always loved the name Katie. That was one thing that Laura always loved, and we always wanted to name a girl Katie, and probably I would love to name a boy Thomas David after myself and my dad's name, and obviously my grandfather's name as well. What sports do you play? Have you played? Well, like I say, football was always my hobby. I was a semi-professional footballer with Scotland. That was really all I played. I loved things like badminton as well, swimming, snooker and things like that was a kind of pastimes, but my actual hobby that I was focused on was actually football. Number 16, what is your favourite book? Favourite book, hands down, the Bible. That's what I follow, but I love other things like obviously vegan books like How Not to Die by Michael Greger, obviously the China Study, things like that. Obviously as well, I'm right into the eating disorder books like Life Without ED by Jenny Schaefer, and Life After ED, How Not to Goodbye ED, Hello Me by Jenny Schaefer, which is another one as well. And I like things like basically sci-fi books, like the Star Wars book. I like things like Harry Potter's books and things like that, and basically all kind of spirituality books and things is really what I'm into as well. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? That's a great question. My dear friend Jessica Australia, her channel, absolutely inspirational. I'll link that, but you'll see all the kind of channels I follow in the links below. Obviously as well, Miss Quiet Girl's another one. Educating Shani, who I started my YouTube channel about. She's my inspiration as well. The Vegan Lass is another one. The Vegan Activist, the Vegan Geezer. Another one is Frankie's mental health journey that's just started. She's a really good channel as well. And A Monica Life is another one who I follow really well. I'll link, all these will be linked in my description below, so please go follow them. You'll see all the links to the channels below. What is your favourite movie? that would be any sci-fi movie. I love Star Wars, the Marvel, DC Comics videos, obviously as well. I love the Rocky movies as well. Top Gun, which is another one, is my favourite. They're my kind of favourite movies. Gladiator by Russell Crowe is another one. Are you single or taken? Taken. I'm married to my wife Laura Ann Kelly, who I met 15 years ago, but we're married 10 years this November the 28th, so she's my absolutely rock. I love her so much and she means everything to me. What's your idea of an ideal first date? Well, an ideal first date is a nice romantic meal together, spending it how both of you love, respect each other, just a quiet, intimate meal and in a nice environment. That would be my ideal date. Basically, we always dreamt about an ideal date, just being with ourselves, enjoying each other's company, and that's how we did do it, and that would be my ideal date. And just loving and respecting the person you're with. And great question. 21. How many girlfriend boyfriends have you had? Basically, Laura was my first love. I met her when I was 19 years old and we've been together ever since. I loved Laura so much and we just clicked like that. We were both kindred spirits, and I believe my mum up there sent her to me, because we've had so much differences in the past with things what we've suffered with, and we're so kindred spirits, and I was really glad that the Lord sent me Laura. She means everything to me. 22. Favourite memory from childhood? Well, my favourite memory from childhood would just being with my parents, my mum and my dad, because that means everything to me. They're the special times in your life, spending it with your family and your loved ones and things like that. If I could go back in time, that's exactly where it would be. That's a great question. 23. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? I don't really speak many languages at all. I done some French and German in school. I can say some words: un, deux, tres, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Je m'appelle Tommy in French. That's really about it. There's not a great deal I can say, unfortunately. Do you have any siblings? No, I don't have any siblings, because my mum had ovarian cancer when she had me, and she obviously had the choice of having me and living with the cancer, or aborting me and been free of the cancer. So after that, she couldn't have any more of a family, so I'm the only one. 25. Can you describe your fashion sense? Oh, eclectic maybe, I suppose. I don't know. I just basically, I wear my own kind of style. I'm not all about great fashion and things like that and fashion brands. I was like that when I was younger, but as I've got older, I realise it's not about that. I just wear what I'm comfortable in, and that's basically my kind of style, really. I like to just kind of wear what basically appeals to me. 26. What is your favourite restaurant? I would say Chinese and Thai and things like that. I like a good vegan Chinese meal, a good vegan Thai meal, like pad Thai, tofu, curries, things like that. Yeah, so that'd be my kind of favourite meal. And obviously a good pizza. I love vegan pizza. I love pizza restaurants as well, a good Italian. 27. What are some of your favourite TV shows? Sci-fi shows, but definitely WWE wrestling. I'm a big WWE fan. I'm a bit of a sci-fi geek as well. I love the Arrow, the Flash, Supergirl, things like that. The Zoo is another one, which is basically about animals when they rebel against basically the humans because of the cruelty that's been given to them. I do love some soaps as well, EastEnders, Coronation Street, things like that. So I've got quite a mix, I would say, but definitely my favourite is definitely WWE wrestling. 28. PC or Mac? PC, I would say, because I haven't got a Mac computer. I've actually got a Toshiba satellite laptop, so I'm PC definitely. 29. What phone do you have, iOS or Android? I've actually got an iPhone 6S, which you can well see. I did have a Samsung S7, but I've gave that to my wife, so I'm an iPhone user. 30, tell us about your bad habits. Oh, bad habits, that would basically be my OCD behaviours and my eating disorder behaviours. Basically, rituals with that, basically having to do everything at a certain time of day. Basically, I'm getting over all my eating disorder behaviours, like fear foods and things like that. So that would basically be my kind of bad habits that I've definitely got. So this is a really great collaboration, and I tag Jessica Australia, Miss Quiet Girl, and Frankie's mental health journey, and I'll link them all below. So thanks very much for this, guys, and I hope you like this video. Remember, guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.